It's happening again, guys. We've gone on a mad mid to end of season run, and somehow we're fourth in the league. Roll the intro. And there is one man to thank for that, of course. New signing, Andy Dallas, with 9 goals in 15 games for us. Well, there's someone else to thank, and that's myself as well, because I signed him. But anyway, it's more down to the player. But welcome back to another episode of Creator Club. And as mentioned, pre-intro, we are fourth in the division, as you can see there. 70 points from 39 games, 21 wins, 7 draws, and 11 losses. It's been an amazing run again, and we did it last season, we've done it again. We have won the last 4 games, and we have lost just once in 3 months, is that? Yeah, I'm not going to count them games up, but you can see it there. You can count it if you want to see the form. But it's been terrific, and as you can see, I just mentioned Andy Dallas, giving him a good shout out there. He got a hat-trick in the last game against Dulwich Hamlet. He also scored 2 games ago against Tunbridge Angels, albeit we have been playing teams that are struggling. But this time around, we're picking up the points where before we wasn't picking up points against teams that were struggling. So it's been a big upturn in form. Anyway, we are at the business end of the season. We need to keep these wins coming in to solidify our place in the playoffs. And today we bring you 2 games at home to East Thurrock United, who are 19th in the league. And we also play Oxford City, who are battling with us. There you go, Oxford in 6th. They are currently a point behind us. I keep looking below if you're not expecting us to be 4th. Anyway, if you look there, 8th place Dover on 69 points. There's us there in 4th in 70 and Billericay in 72 points. Let's leave Weymouth there a little bit ahead, albeit only by 5 points ahead of us. But it looks like there's only down to 8th are all promotion contenders. So one team is going to fall out of this promotion push, playoff push. Here is the team we have selected for the home game against East Thurrock United. Billy Johnson in goal, Green, Matsuzaka, Patterson, Okran complete the back 4. Lawrence Estrada in midfield, Tomlinson, Defice, Osborne and the in-form Andy Dallas up top. Finally found our striker, guys. Finally found a goal-scoring striker. It may not be no surprise to you, but we've been unchanged pretty much for the last 3 or 4 games. This is a big opportunity for us. We cannot let this opportunity slip. Surely we can't. But it's going to be tough because they're struggling down at the bottom, East Thurrock. Where are they again? 19th. 6 points clear above Tunbridge Angels in 21st. But albeit, if we want to go up, we need to win these home games against the struggling sides for sure. And we know, you've seen it in the episodes, we've struggled against a few of them. But recently, as I mentioned a moment ago, we, touch wood, we're dealing with these teams now. We found consistency finally, and we've got to keep this going now to the end of the season, and we don't want to finish the season poorly, because I do think it had a bit of an effect on us at the beginning of this season. We didn't have no momentum coming in to this season from last year, albeit we was unlucky to go out of the playoffs when we went out on penalties in that real high scoring game. Here is us attacking now. Here is Cameron Green, plays it in field to Lawrence. Weird backhill. And we've given the ball away now, and there's a chance for East Thurrock United to come forward. And we've run the ball back. Estrada plays it back to Billy Johnson. Matsuzaka now. Back to Johnson. Patterson, Okran. Let's get a nice early goal. Well, I say early, it's already 23 minutes in. Here is Lawrence. Defies, finds Dallas. Dallas, lovely strike off the post, but Tomlinson follows up, but it's disallowed. Premature celebrations there. I didn't think he was offside, but I suppose I wasn't really looking. Oh, yeah. Obviously wasn't looking at him because he was miles offside. What's he doing standing there? Good defending, you can say. They stepped up very well there, East Thurrock. It's a shame, though. But if we win, if we can win by a few goals as it stands, we'd be 3rd. At the moment, we're 6th. We've dropped a couple of places. East Thurrock, though, are holding up well here. What I have had to do in the last couple of games as well, guys, is it's been quite tight and 0-0 with about 20 minutes to go, and I have just gone for it and gone 4-2-4. Luckily, it's paid off. Hopefully we don't have to do it too many times because it's quite risky. And we got a penalty here, surely we have. I don't know who that was brought down, but Lawrence is going to step up and take the penalty. I'm not going to look again. I'm still haunted by a couple of episodes ago. Have we scored yet? No. Is it taken? Yep, it has now. Lawrence has scored. And that's his 5th goal of the season. Most of them coming from the penalty spot or free kicks. In fact, I think all of them have been either penalties or free kicks. But he takes up one well. And we take the lead just before half-time. Osborne's corner. Can we make it 2? Come on, let's make it 2 before half-time. Dallas's header, blocked Dallas again. Tomlinson, and this time it's not disallowed for Lucas Tomlinson. That's his 13th goal of the season. Andy Dallas gets the assist. Dallas is involved in everything. He probably won us the penalty as well. So we've scored a couple of goals just before half-time. We'll take that because we've been struggling. Not so much the last game, but we have been scoring late goals. So it's nice to get a couple here. And let's start the second half as we finish the first one. We are up to 3rd currently as it stands. If it stays like this, we'll build a gap over 8th by 4 points. And if we can just keep a nice little gap there, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? It'd be nice to go into the last 2 games maybe of the season, not looking over our shoulder, thinking, we're going to slip out of the playoffs, because we snuck in there obviously last year. But we're in a good place. Very good place. We've really built. Now I'm satisfied. Last episode, probably not. Or 2 episodes ago, whenever it was, I was probably slamming the team a little bit, thinking it's not going too great. But right now in 3rd, we would have absolutely taken that at the start of the season. There's nearly, as I'm waffling on there, the second half is really getting away from us. I better look at making some changes here. Just try and keep some fitness there. We're going to bring off Dallas. Typical, he isn't scoring now. You're here with us. Maybe he's finding a bit of pressure having a few more people watching. We're also going to bring on Cole for Osborne. Osborne has been disappointing this season really. Certainly the second half of the season. He has been a disappointment. I'm not sure why. I think he started the season well. I can't remember off the top of my head, but certainly last few games he's just not been on it. He's been getting 6.5 ratings maximum. And we've been dragging him off. He's at 6-2, 6-3, so very, very weird. And you might wonder why I do keep starting him. I don't really want to change a winning side, to be honest. But Cole is certainly knocking on the door for a start. And here is Okran. Can we make it 3? It's a lovely ball across. Cleared away. Green picks the ball up. And he's lost out again then. But Matsuzaka wins it back for us. Lawrence Tomlinson skins up. What a strike that is. I thought it was in. What a goal that would have been. And we're still 2-0 up. There's 6 minutes to go here. And demand more from the players. It would be 4 points, the gap still, to 8th place Slough Town. Even though we were in these playoffs last year, still don't quite get how they worked. I think top 3, you go straight into the semi-final. I might be wrong, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure. So here we go. Don't know what's happened there. Me waffling on. Matsuzaka is injured. Clements comes off. I thought that was the end of the game. It looks like a knee injury for Matsuzaka. Not good for us, but Clements hasn't played a lot of football this year, but he's a good centre-back to bring on. Good cover there in that position for us, so it's not the end of the world. And there is finally confirmation of a 2-1 victory. You're going to tell the boys not to become complacent. 6 games left. Hopefully we can do this. So here we are for 3rd versus 4th here at the Reesy Arena today. We have been forced into 2 changes. Unfortunately, Matsuzaka is suspended and so is Ethan Patterson. So that's both of our solid centre-backs suspended. So Clements and Billy Roast comes in. And I just realised Matsuzaka's on the bench here. Let's change him up and bring in another midfielder. As Harry Smith makes the bench for the first time in a while. But other than that, it's an unchanged side. And let's give it a go. This is a real test for us. This is going to be a bit of an idea if we do make the playoffs, the type of opposition we're going to be playing in them playoff games. So at home, you'd expect us to win. Not expect us to win the game, but I suppose expect it because you want to win your home game in the playoffs, and we are going to tell them and show them why we're first in the form table. Because on the form, we've won the last 5 games. We was 3rd going midweek, but Oxford had a game in hand on us and they won that game. So they overtook us and leapfrogged us into third. Not too important, really. Let's just open up a gap on 8th place Slough Town, like we said in the last match. It would be nice, secretly, to hunt down Weymouth in second and finish runners-up. So I'm quietly optimistic about that. But I won't mention it again. Just in case if we did finish in second in a couple of episodes' time, I could be like, I told you so. That's why I mentioned it. Anyway, Lawrence with a free kick. He whips a ball in deep. Billy Roast gets up. He doesn't meet it. And now Oxford are going to look at hitting us on the break. Barnes coming forward. Lovely ball through to Goldberg. And poor goal to concede. Keeper at his near post there. Bradley Goldberg scores. That's his 27th goal of the season. And they absolutely flew at us on the break there. And we're 1-0 down. Let's have a look at the Slough winning as well there. Let's hopefully we can hit back pretty quickly, and we just keep just a stupid ball again, finding nobody, and now we're in trouble. Device, Green, Tomlinson, back to Cameron Green, who turns back for Clements, and it's another long ball. Dallas does get it this time. Device, Tomlinson. We're knocking the ball around quite well this time around. Here's Cameron Green, good strike, but it's a good save by King in the Oxford City goal. Slough are facing Billericay. We could do with that being a draw there, but Slough are winning. Dartford currently dropping out of the top 7. That was a lovely strike. Was that Lawrence? It was. Good save from King again in the Oxford goal. Half an hour gone. We've got another corner. And before I give them an instruction, let's have a look what happens here. And it's gone out for a throw. Wonderful corner. We've obviously been practicing set pieces. Here's Barnes. Device. Maybe that was the master plan. Boxed them in. And, oh, Dallas, what an opportunity. Why is he not performing in front of you guys? Really annoying. Gets hat-tricks, scores goals, misses sitters when you're on. When you guys are watching, he misses sitters. It's not been a bad performance first half. It's been quite close by the looks of it. We're kind of edging it on possession-wise, but and shots is the same, roughly. It was just, I think it was a good counter-attacking goal that they scored, but the keeper should have done better. And Johnson's been great for us this season, so I don't want to knock him too much. But in a big game, you'd expect him to save that, because there's not going to be too many opportunities. We're going to tell the boys we're disappointed, because I want a reaction from them. I don't even think you can blame it on the two centre-backs that are missing today on their goal. It was just a good counter-attack. Anyway, Lawrence has the free kick. Lovely ball in. What's going on? Is it a penalty? It is a penalty. Oh, penalties. I'm not looking. Oh, I looked up too quickly, but Lawrence put it away anyway. Out the corner of my eye, I saw a little flash on the bar there, and I thought it said goal. Looked up, he hadn't even taken it. But it is a goal. 6th goal of the season for Lawrence. Another penalty for him. Happy days, at least we're back level. Just trying to take a look at the scores. There has been a couple of goals. Billericay have pulled one back against Slough just before half-time. Dartford are still drawing with Dulwich Hamlet. Dover are winning, obviously, because they've jumped up. They're 1-0 up away at St Albans, who are struggling, I think. As we've gone past the hour mark, let's have a look at making a couple of changes, or at least one. Osborne again, he's actually having not a bad game. It's Tomlinson that's having the poor game today, but we don't take Tomlinson off, really, because he can produce magic at any moment. Dallas needs to score in front of you guys. I'm going to leave him on. I'm not going to change a thing at the moment. Let's leave it as is. We'll have another look at it in about 10 minutes' time. 66 on the clock, still 0-0. 0-0? 1-1. Yeah, 72nd minute. I think that calls for a change now. 6-5. We are going to take Tomlinson off. I just said we don't usually. But let's show him he's not invincible. We've been dragging Osborne off, so it's only fair to drag off Tomlinson as well. And we're also... How's Defies getting on? See, everyone else seems to be doing okay, apart from Okran at the back. well, fitness-wise, I know it's not good, but yeah, we're gonna keep it as it is. We will keep it as it is. If they suffer condition-wise, although Oxford is suffering more condition-wise, we actually look we look okay. We look the fitter of the two teams. Slough are now 3-2 up at Billericay. Billericay obviously pulled that back to 2-2. It's now 4-2 between them two. 4-2 between them two teams. You know what I mean. So Slough are now 2 points behind us. It would be lovely to go and get a late winner here, and the highlight falls of us. Clements, hopeful long ball. Cole can't latch onto it. Can Dallas latch onto it? Here is Dallas. Here's his moment, and he has hit it straight to the keeper. He's fluffed his lines, guys. Very annoying. I just want you to see him score a goal because he's been in great form. Green launched up to Dallas. Dallas now, he's got the ability to take on players. He has. He's still got the ball, Dallas, and he's gone backwards. Oh my word. What are you doing, Andy Dallas? Osborne picks up the loose ball. Johnson. There's a winner in this for one of us, and it looks like it's going to be Oxford. And, Johnson just done enough to put it out for a corner. I thought it just went through him then. Here is the corner. Goldberg was the goal scorer. He whips it in, and that corner is just as bad as our one in the first half, as it just misses everybody in the box. And Lawrence now with a free kick. I wasn't expecting this, and it's a last-minute winner, and it's Kyron Clements. And that is a huge win. We go back up to third in the league with this, if we hold on for the last 3 minutes. Lovely ball from Lawrence, and Clements gets there before the keeper. I thought there was a hint of offside, but there wasn't. They're looking at it again. Oh, he's well onside. Yeah, well onside. Amazing stuff. We will be third and 5 points clear of 8th place Dartford when this full-time whistle goes, and there it goes. Third in the league. What a great last-minute winner that was. And we was 1-0 down as well. That's a huge win. A huge win. Surely... I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not going to say it. But there is confirmation we're third in the league. Look at that. 5 points behind Weymouth. We can hunt them down. There's 5 games left, so there's 15 points available. So we need 4... I'd say 3 wins would do it out of these last 5 games. Anyway, unbelievable stuff. Let's head straight across to the schedule, though, and see what's going on. I think what we'll do, because we're right at the business end of the season here, there's games are coming thick and fast, 5 games left. If nothing is wrapped up before the Slough Town game, that's huge. That could be huge, because they're in and amongst it with us, and so are Billericay as well. So they are 2 massive games at the end of the season. If nothing has happened, if we haven't actually confirmed the playoffs, in the meantime, with Bath, Concord or Welling, we'll come back for Slough and Billericay. If there's a chance we can wrap it up in the other games, then we'll come back for them. Anyhow, guys, thanks very much for watching. If you did enjoy that, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos, and we'll see you next time on Reesy FC, hopefully with playoffs confirmed.